Hello, good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Club Brother of the Club of Sports, but I'm live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll get you guys into the breaking news that Aaron Rodgers has COVID, and that is not looking good there. He's going to miss a Super Bowl matchup against Patrick Mahomes, by the way. That's not going to look good there. I'll tell you what the Packers' chances are winning that game. They can put Jordan Love in. I'll get you guys for the Braves got the first World Series title since '95. I'll tell you guys about the latest on the Henry Ruggs third situation, by the way, on that. I'll get you guys to the fact of the trade deadline results from yesterday, the college football playoff rankings. I'll get you guys to that. The NCAA's rejected Oklahoma State's appeal, by the way, banned them for the 2020 men's basketball college, men's March Madness. By the way, get you guys to that. OBJ wasn't at practice. That's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. And also get you guys to this that there's gonna be versus games. Lil Jon, Lil Tecca against Big Boy and Big Sean. So, and the Bucks will be the Pistons. And more news to come, guys. That's all there's I can say. And Jon Moxley's gonna be stepping up in pro wrestling as he's gonna be entering the alcohol treatment program. The inpatient alcohol treatment program. That's all there's I can say to everybody. All right, so first things, I'm gonna start things off with the breaking news here that Aaron Rodgers has COVID. Yes, Aaron Rodgers is now a COVID MVP, a three-time MVP, and a COVID champ. Clearly, Aaron Rodgers, he wasn't vaxxed. Aaron Rodgers, please get vaxxed, all right? Please do, because you were unvaxxed. You should be a vaxxed up MVP, for sure. You got to do 10 days quarantine, and you got to have two negative test results before you return by November 13th. So Aaron Rodgers, really, and he was asymptomatic, by the way. So clearly, Aaron Rodgers, you didn't have your mask on. You were partying with, dressed with John Wick on Halloween. I mean, and sure, Devontae Adams, he had COVID as well. That's sure. Devontae Adams, he did have COVID, by the way. Maybe that's how Aaron Rodgers contracted COVID. Maybe that's how he got COVID, by the way, as well. So that's not gonna look good there. And honestly, this is awful news, guys. So again, breaking news here that Aaron Rodgers has COVID. You will not be seeing in the Super Bowl matchup with his pack against the former Super Bowl champs, the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. That is not good, guys. I know a lot of you guys were dying to see Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers. That's Super Bowl matchup. That's not going to happen. The Chiefs versus Packers matchup will happen by Sunday, but you won't see Aaron Rodgers in there because he has COVID. He's not even vaxxed. I know you guys are very upset about that too, by the way, guys. And honestly, I'm upset too. I know you guys were saying, guys. I mean, this was supposed to be a Super Bowl matchup made in heaven, which it was supposed to be. But Aaron Rodgers' replacement is going to be Jordan Love. And I'll tell you this: Packers win streaks in dire jeopardy. And the Chiefs, even though they beat my G, which I'm very upset about, but the Chiefs, they could get a win against the Packers by this Sunday, which they could do, by the way. It depends on how Jordan Love does. So we'll have to see how that turns out. And I'll tell you, that's all there's I can say on that. So Aaron Rodgers will not be at the Packers versus the Chiefs Super Bowl matchup because he has COVID, by the way. And that's a big loss there, guys. So I am very upset about that. And I know you guys would love to see Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers. That matchup isn't happening. It's gonna be Patrick Mahomes against Jordan Love now. So that's all there's I can say on that, everybody. Also, another thing I want to get into, by the way, guys. Get you guys the latest on the Henry Ruggs III situation. So many of you guys know that Henry Ruggs III, he entered his courtroom as of today. He was released by the Raiders as of yesterday, sent for that fiery car crash he was in. He was charged with the DUI. He also was two DUI charges. He was charged on a DUI resulting in a death toll. He was also had a reckless driving charge as well. He also, and now the crash report says right here that he drove 156 miles before the fiery car crash. Also says right here that his car slammed into the back of a Toyota at 127 miles per hour. His BAC level was twice the legal limit. His BAC level was .161. That is twice the legal limit of .08. This is in Vegas yesterday, guys. Now, also says right here that he was in a neck brace. He had a gash on his face, and the woman, the 23-year-old girl, and her dog. The 23-year-old girl was Tina Tintor. Yeah, the 23-year-old girl was identified as Tina Tintor, and she had her pet dog. Those two were killed in the car accident as of yesterday, by the way, guys. And the cops, the Vegas Metro PD, they found a gun in Ruggs' Corvette. He's got a $150K bail bond. Now the judge has banned Ruggs from consuming alcohol and abstaining from driving, by the way. And he's got to wear an ankle monitor, by the way, as well. Now, if he's convicted of the charge, he gets 20 years behind bars. Now, also says right now, this is all says that he's done. So he has been released from the race, by the way, the race arrest situation. And I can say that all of his merchandise has been removed as well. So I want some thoughts, prayers out to the victims' family members, Tina Tintor's family members, all of our fans, all of our viewers, the dog as well, all the subscribers, all of our close ones, of this colleagues of hers, this horrific tragedy that happened yesterday in the Vegas, by the way, involving Henry Ruggs III. He did get treated, by the way, but he was charged with DUI, resulting in a death toll, and also in a regular driving charge. If he was convicted of the charge, he would be in jail for 20 years. So that is all there's I can say on that. Everybody, it's a sad situation. Just some thoughts, prayers out to them. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, guys, and it's awful news there, guys. That's everything you know. So Henry Ruggs III was just arrested yesterday. He appeared in court earlier today, resulting in a five-way car crash in Vegas, and he has an ankle monitor on him, by the way. He can't consume any more alcohol material, and I can tell you this, that he has been released as of last night by the Raiders. That's it for him. And this is all during the trade deadline too, by the way, guys. I did say yesterday they're going to let him go, and honestly they did just that. So there you have it, guys. So he was released by the Raiders, and honestly he faces 2 DUI charges, reckless driving charge and DUI charge, resulting in a death. So that is all there's I can say on that, everybody, on that note. So awful situation there. And a refused breathalyzer test or a sobriety test. So that's all there is you need to know on that, everybody. Other news Others I want to get to, OBJ wasn't at practice today with the Browns after his dad after his dad, Odell Beckham Sr., posted a video of him criticizing Baker Mayfield, by the way. And LeBron James did say, free OBJ. Now, OBJ was kept with the Browns. Let me just say this. The Browns, they should let go of OBJ yesterday during the trade. That didn't happen. So, honestly, this is just awful. They should have let him go yesterday. They didn't do that. They're going to keep him. And, sure, he may have had an injury, by the way, ACL injury. But the thing is, Baker Mayfield's got passed the ball more to OBJ. He hasn't done that since. So it's just a sad situation, guys. That's all there's needs to know in that. So OBJ, he needs to get out of Cleveland and find somewhere where he can get a title reign. That's what he needs, because he hasn't been a champion since then. I can tell you that. So honestly, he needs to get out of the Browns. That's all there is I can say on that, everybody. That's all there's needs to know. Other things I'm gonna get to, by the way, the trade deadline results yesterday. That Cary Vincent Jr. was going to the Eagles for a 2026 round pick. You had Laurent Duvernay Tardif. He goes to the Jets, sending Dan Brown to the Chiefs. LJ and Collier is going to the Seahawks. Jaylon Smith is released by the Packers. Charles Omenihu is going to the 49ers. You also had the Rams. They waived Deshaun Jackson. So his time with the Rams is over, by the way. I can tell you about that. And that's everything you know on that, everybody. So that's all you know. Now I'm going to get you guys to the college football playoff rankings from last night. And here they are, guys. Georgia's number 1, Bama's number 2. You had Michigan State as number 3. Oregon State as 4. You had Ohio State as 5. Cincy, you had Michigan, Oklahoma, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, Oklahoma State. I'll get you guys to Oklahoma State as well. Baylor, Auburn, the basketball side of that. Auburn, Texas, Baylor, Auburn, Texas A&M, BYU, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Kentucky, NC State, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, Fresno State, San Diego State, and you have PITT. So those are the cultural playoff rankings that were really last night, and they can change within a matter of moments, and they can change anytime, every single day of the week. So that's all these doing that, everybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are the cultural playoff rankings. Georgia's number 1. Bama is number 2, even though Bama's always number 1. They're 2 now. Michigan's number 3. Oregon's number 4. Ohio State's number 5. Cincy is 6. Michigan's 7. So all those you need to know on everybody, and that's all there is. That's all there's on the cultural playoff ranking results, and check that out, guys. Also, another thing I want to get into, by the way, that Michael Thomas, by the way, is going to be put on the shelf. It's this all stems from an ankle injury that he's had. He is going to be having a procedure done to repair the ankle injury as well. So really not looking good for him. So he's gonna be on the shelf with this procedure done. He's coming from an ankle surgery, and honestly, for him, he's gonna have a procedure done during the season. So his season's over. I can tell you that, guys. So big loss right there. Another thing I want to get to, by the way, that what we got here. The Braves, they walked out with their first World Series title since '95. They beat those piece of trash Astros. Thank goodness they did just that, 7-0. And I'm pleased with that. So I'm glad the Braves, they won the World Series last night. I really am, by the way. So that's all there's need to know. So once again, guys, the Braves are the new World Series. That's their first World Series title ranked since '95. Also, that Jorge Soler is the 2020 World Series MVP. Big congrats to Braves on that victory they had last night. And that's all there's need to say on that, everybody. So congrats to the Braves. That's all you gotta know. Also, guys, is PJ Fleck. He's gonna be kept with the Golden Gophers through 2028 season. That's big news there. He's the coach of the Minnesota State college football Gophers. By the way, that's all you know on that, and that's the best you get there. Also, guys, another thing here I want to get to, by the way, that you'll see Michaela Mayer against Maiva Hamadouche on November 5th, this coming Friday, unification title bout. It's going to be a good match, by the way. I got Michaela Mayer all the way. That's all there's you need to know on that, everybody. Also, guys, another thing I want to get into, by the way, the NCAA has rejected Oklahoma State's Oklahoma State College Basketball's B-Ball's appeal, banning them from the 2022 March Madness men's side from the college basketball playoffs. They also get 3 years probation. Their scholarship limits were reduced to 3. Recruiting restrictions. This all stems from a 2017 FBI probe into college basketball corruption. By the way, Oklahoma State was granted a level 1 violation, by the way, and involving a former associate coach, Lamont Evans, who accepted $18,150,000 and $22K bribe steering players from Oklahoma State and South Carolina, where he was an assistant coach, by the way, as well. Evans was sentenced in June of 2019, 3 months behind bars, given 10-year show clause penalty by the NCAA. South Carolina was not too pleased about this for sure, and they were not satisfied at all by the severity of the penalties, by the way, and they disagree, and also disagree with them for sure. The penalties, they don't align with the facts, and they're unfair and unjust. Oklahoma State. Now, Evans was released by the Oklahoma State September 20, 2017, within 72 hours stemming from the FBI probe, by the way, on that note. So that lasted 2 years. So that's all it's easy with everybody. And Oklahoma State men's college basketball, they will not be in March Madness in 2022. That's it. So that's all you need to know on that. So they made the appeal before in the past, but they're not going to make their appeal sort of backfired on them after they were accused of the FBI probe. So that's all you need to know on everybody. Kansas and the other names were in there, so not looking good there. Also got some other news here, some really not so good news here. John Moxley, you guys may know his former WWE star Dean Ambrose. And John Moxley, by the way, he will be entering a alcohol treatment program, by the way, as well, because of his addiction, by the way. We know John Moxley is former IWGP champ, he's former U.S. champ, former tag team champ, IWGP U.S. champ, also former AEW champ as well. He'll be stepping away from the pro wrestling square circle to focus on his road to recovery, by the way, because he's going to be entering the treatment. He's going to be entering the alcohol treatment program, by the way. He's battling addiction, by the way. Also, my thoughts and prayers out to John Moxley, all of his family members, his wife of his, Renee Paquette, their little girl they got, all their family members, all their fans, all John Moxley's fans, Moxley's viewers, all subscribers, and his book, he's got his own book, by the way, as well. The Mox book talks about his addiction, drinking habits, but honestly, John Moxley he needs to get help. So honestly, he'll scheduled to face Bryan Danielson in the AEW title tournament, by the way, in the title tournament in Full Gear, which is next Saturday, guys. So honestly, this is a really big loss for the AEW industry, for the pro wrestling industry itself. So sad there. So get well, John Moxley. I wish you nothing but the best, speedy recovery. I hope you guys make it. I hope you make it, by the way. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. And that's all the help I can give you guys. So John Moxley, get well. John Moxley, you got this. You're gonna fight through this. I know you're gonna overcome this addiction. That's all I can say on that, everybody. So that's all there's needs to know on that. So John Moxley, get well. Also got something this, by the way, I want to get into, by the way. Versus games is tonight. You will see, and it's gonna involve Call of Duty Vanguard. And Lil Jon and Lil Tecca are gonna be facing off against Big Boy and Big Sean. That's gonna be tonight, guys. Triller TV. So you gotta love that. You'll be seeing performance by Migos. That's gonna be tonight, guys. So check that out, everybody. Also, guys, you got the Bucks defeating the Pistons 117-89. By the way, you had you had Lakers defeating the Rockets 118-117. That's all you need to know on that, everybody. That's all there's I can say. So best you got there for that, and that's all you know. Also, yes, other news here. I want to wish happy birthdays out to Kendall Jenner, Kate Capshaw, Dolph Lundgren, Bob Feller, Cap, Nav, NAV, Chloe Sims, Miss Jackie O, Cameron Lynn, Ian Wright, Chloe Sims, Antonio Thomas, Lisa Brzezinski, Toby Lau, Andrade El Idolo, Dawn Marie Saltis, Kyle Seeger. You got Lace Morris, Kenny G. You got Larry Holmes, Ty Lawson, Dwight York. So somebody birthday wishes, shout, tweet, please be sure you do some of that. That's everything you need to know on that, everybody. And also happy birthday to Billy Lewis, by the way, of that as well. Bill Lewis of Rachel the Dragon. So somebody birthday wishes, shout, tweet to them, please be sure you do some of that. That's everything you need to know. So also I can say that. Also got another news here that Syndicate Crosby has COVID, by the way. He's got mild symptoms, so really not look good there for him. So he's gonna miss that game as well. That's all you know on that. Also, guys, the Adidas Xbox 360 forearm mids kicks are out already. They're looking pretty good. Check them out, guys. So that's all there's need to know on that. That's all there's I gotta say. So more news to come on that. That's all there's I gotta say. And also, guys, the Knicks are gonna take it on the Pacers tonight. I got the Knicks all the way. That's all I gotta say on that. And I got my Knicks on that game. And they got the Bucks this coming Friday night. So I'm looking forward to that game as well. So all there's need to know on that. All right, ladies and gents, that will do right there for the Collier Sports Report. Like, subscribe to the Collier Sports Report YouTube channel, Facebook page by any and all means necessary. Be sure you send me your comments, your tweets, your thoughts on the trade deadline. What's your thoughts about that? I'll just respond to sure. That's all you need to know on that. And what are your thoughts on OBJ being kept with the Browns? You think he should be bailing out? Let me know in the conversations about that. And he was a no-show to training camp for sure, by the way, in that note. So honestly, that's all there's I can say on that. Also, guys, what repercussions could be waiting heavy authorities? He was he charged with 2 DUI charges. DUI charge resulting in a death toll and reckless driving charge as well. And also in a fiery car crash in Vegas yesterday. He's going to wear ankle monitor, so what repercussions could be waiting him? You think his NFL career is over? Let me know in the comment section about that. I'll just not sure about it. That's all you know on that. What are your thoughts on Oklahoma State college basketball not being competing for for 2020 men's March Madness, by the way, guys, college basketball. So your thoughts about that? Because it's all since the 2017 FBI college basketball FBI probe. So your thoughts about that, everybody? I was just not sure about it. That's all I can say on that. Your thoughts on Michael Thomas being on the shelf with another ankle injury? He's going to have a procedure done during the season and during the offseason, by the way. So I wish him to speak up. Your thoughts about that, everybody? What thoughts of John Moxley saying that he's going to be? What thoughts of John Moxley going to the inpatient alcohol treatment program? Your thoughts about that, but I wish my thoughts prayers go out to him, Renee Paquette, their little girl they got. Their family members, their fans, John Moxley's fans, all the viewers, this horrific situation that he's in. So get help, John Moxley. Everyone's got you, and that's all I can see on that. Those are college football player rankings from last night. Your thoughts on Georgia being number 1, Bama number 2, Michigan State number 3, Oregon number 4, Ohio State number 5, 6, Cincy. Your thoughts about that, but I just want to share about it. Your thoughts on Aaron Rodgers getting COVID, by the way. So your thoughts about that, everybody. And you guys still want to see a Super Bowl matchup. I mean, I know you guys want to see. I know there's supposed to be a Super Bowl matchup made in heaven, but what happened? But Aaron Rodgers, he's got COVID, by the way. So not look good there for him. So his future not looking good there for him. I can tell you that. And Aaron Rodgers is going to be doing 10 days of quarantine, and he has to have 2 negative tests, by the way. Before it gets back November 13th. So thoughts about that, everybody. I'll just not sure about so that you know on that. You think Joe Lund's going to make an impression? Let me know in the comments about that. Or you think that Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to take out the Packers by Sunday? Let me know in the comment section about that. I'm just not sure about it. Thoughts on Michaela Mayer versus Maiva Hamadouch, by the way, November 5th. By the way, thoughts about that. I'm just not sure. That's all you know on that. Thoughts on Houston being the Mavericks, 125, 110. Let me know in the comments about that. I'm just not sure about it. Also, your brother, what's up to Kendall Jenner, Kate Capshaw, Dolph Lundgren, Bob Feller, Cap, Nav, Chloe Sims, Miss Jackie O, Cameron Lynn, Sticky Fingers as well, Shayna Rose, you got Gemma Ward, Elise Perry, Dawn Marie, Kyle Seager. Thoughts about that? Just my shirt, buddy. Your thoughts on the Braves win their first World Series title since '95? Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just my shirt, buddy. It's all the best news you get there. You guys gonna see the versus. Sorry, guys. You guys see the versus games? Call of Duty, Vanguard. Lil John, Lil Tiger versus Big Boy, Big Sean. Let me know in the comments about who you have winning it. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just my shirt, buddy. Well, you know that. That's on the Knicks against Pacers. I got the Knicks all the way. It's all those I can see. And they got the Bucks on Friday night. Let me know in the comments about that. I'll just my shirt, buddy. That's all you know on that. I'll be back for more breaking news, straight times, live updates, so on to a whole lot more than the Collier sports, everything sports related, everything there is you got to know. That's all you need to say, everybody. Take care, everybody. You guys have get in, please be safe with that. Bye-bye. And happy sandwich day, guys. Take care. Enjoy your favorite sandwiches and enjoy that. So take care, you guys. You guys have good eating. Please be safe with that. Bye-bye.